there, and you just saw that video of positive affirmations, and the creator of that book is Mrs. Vesta Patrick James, author, and she's here to speak to us about everything MENA. Welcome, Mrs. Patrick James. Welcome.
Thank you, Akinlabi. Good morning, and good morning to your viewers. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so tell us about Everything MENA. Tell us what Everything MENA is about.
So Everything MENA is a business that I started in 2020 during the global pandemic. It was a time when I wanted an outlet to channel my creativity.
Yes.
And at that time, I had to find ways to teach and find resources to help my then 2-year-old daughter.
Right.
We were home during the global pandemic, everybody was home. So I tried to find ways to entertain her. I started creating resources that I used for her. And then I realized that other persons, other parents, and other children can benefit from those products as well. So I started selling. I've tried different products, but to date, our best sellers have been our coloring and activity books. So Everything MENA, there are two facets to it. MENA Makes, where we create educational resources for children,
yes,
such as our coloring and activity books, motivational stickers, motivational bookmarks. We basically try to help parents to motivate, empower, inspire, and educate their young ones. And then we have MENA Creators, which is another side of the business where I get to channel my creativity some more, where I create customized keepsakes, so such as tumblers, water bottles, customized journals, etc.
Okay, and I saw in the video you had a book called Positive Affirmations.
Yes.
That's one of your coloring books, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes. So Positive Affirmations is actually one of 4 books that I created. In 2021, I created 2 books. I Like to Eat, where I tried to help children get familiar with the foods that are good for them.
Yes.
Then I had Animals We Love, where I created stories with different types of animals. And the 3rd book that I created was a Positive Affirmations book, Positive Affirmations coloring book for children. And I also have an Island Adventures coloring and activity book for children.
And tell us, what was the inspiration behind the creation of the Positive Affirmations book?
Right. So positive affirmations are very important. They are basically simple I am statements that, when repeated and believed, it can help to enhance the confidence, self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, self-image, and just generally a positive mindset and outlook. It's important to start with children. So that's why I started with a coloring book for children, because I believe that when we empower children when they are young, they grow up to empower others. So if we affirm our children, for example, we tell them, I am strong, I am ambitious, I am caring, I care for myself and others, I am a child of God, right? We can allow them to imagine these things. It's just the same way when they keep hearing negative things, they tend to believe it and behave accordingly.
Yes.
But when we affirm them and they hear positive things consistently, then they embody what they hear and they believe it. So I started with this book for children because I believe that if we start them from young, they can grow up to be really empowered and confident human beings.
And I noticed that the books that you're writing, you said at the time your then 2-year-old child. So your books are really targeted towards
yes. So our
very young children.
Yes. So our first 2 books were ages 2 to 4, but our Positive Affirmations book, which is what we're featuring today, and our Island Adventures activity book, they're for children 4 to 10, give or take 12.
Okay. And what has the feedback been like from parents and the general public on the offerings that you have?
So parents have been very impressed with the book. They have been supporting. So if I can give you a practical example, one mom who utilized this book for her toddler, right? She introduced the affirmations to her through this book. She shared with me that one day she was washing her daughter's hair and she was visibly tired and stressed. And that little girl turned to her and said, "Mommy, you are strong and courageous. You can do it." And she was so impressed. So that's just to show you the power of positive affirmations and the power of introducing it to students, to not students, but children early, right? Also, our books are available on Amazon. We were able to spread these positive affirmations, not just with children in Trinidad and Tobago, but children in Grenada, St. Vincent, Jamaica, the United States and the United Kingdom.
Okay, and tell us what is the future plans for everything MENA? I don't know if you all have online resources, if you want to create an app, that kind of thing.
Not as yet. We have not decided on whether we're going to create an app, but we will definitely be creating many, many more products, many more resources that can help parents, that can help children and educators as well. And of course, for our MENA Create side of the business, I just like to create. So we'll just be creating products.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you think about expanding beyond the 10-year age limit that you have right now? You think about going towards teenagers, maybe even young adults who probably now finding their footing?
Yes, definitely. And actually, there were adults who were asking for books and resources as well. So definitely, we'll be looking into that.
Okay, so if someone wants to really get onto you to get a hold of your books and your resources and from MENA Create and all these things, how can they do that?
So we have an Instagram presence at MENA Makes, MENA-MAKES. We also have another page for our customized items, MENA.creates. Persons can view work that we've done already. We have our catalog that is in the works, in progress on everythingmena.com. And I really think that these books would be ideal. We have children, they're going off on Easter break at this time, and then they're heading into term 3, which is assessment term for promotion. And parents who may want to, build these children's self-confidence and their belief in their abilities and so forth, they can reach out to us. Our products are ideal for gifts, for birthdays, any occasion.
Okay, and is there anything else you want to mention about everything MENA before we go?
So today we're focusing on the Positive Affirmations book, and I know that we have some students who are preparing for C exam on Thursday. So I just wanted to let these students know they have been preparing basically from since they started Infant 1.
You want to talk directly to them? You could
yes, I will.
To this camera here?
Yes, I will. So they started preparing since Infant 1 with their phonics and their creative writing and their comprehension. But students, as you are preparing for your exam on Thursday, you're doing your final preparation, I just want to encourage you to do your best. You are not defined by the results of the exam. It's an exam, yes, you may be nervous, but you are not defined. Your worth is not defined by the results of the exam. It's just a reflection of your performance on that day, right? So students, I want to encourage you to do your best. Remember that you are capable, you are strong, you are resilient, you are brave. So go out there and do your best, because you are not given a spirit of fear, but one of power, love, and a sound mind. So all the best in your exam on Thursday.
All right, thank you very much, Mrs. Vesta Patrick James. And you heard that, I remember during my time during SCA, well, it was common entrance back then. It was very nerve-wracking, and it's very good to hear that you're giving them these positive affirmations to help them stay calm and to really remind them of their worth. Their worth is beyond the day of the exam. So thank you very much for that, Mrs. Patrick James.
Thank you for having me.
So viewers, we're going to go for a break, but before we go for a break, do us a favor. Share the live, share the live, share the live. When we come back, we'll have Mr. Mikhail Baines and Mr. Kendall Robley of Anderson, Trinidad and Tobago, talking about the Level Up Business Workshop. We'll be right back after these messages.